I may be having a little too fun with this.
I would say so.
Are you watching it?
Uh-huh.
I see him getting primal stuff.
Yeah, from the primal.
I need to fight some origin raptors or something.
Ooh, there's a boyfriend.
It's electric.
Oh, I don't want that. There's a death one.
Huh?
There's a
Deathworm?
one.
Yep, it's dead.
Random thing.
Oh, there's a primal somewhere.
How you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
The resurrected ones?
No. This is just a normal primal, I think. It's probably down there. It's probably a raptor. Yep, right there. He's dead. I see something up there. Oh. I don't think I can fight him.
You can fight him, I think.
You seen what it was?
Yeah, it's the Reaper.
Nightmare Dodo Reaper? You think I got this?
Really, that's enough. Yeah? I mean, you fought everything else. Plus you have heals, so... Don't run now. Why do you always hide in those, asshole?
I got 16 billion health, or trillion health, I don't know.
I don't know. That was too many numbers. I don't know why y'all run off. Like, I'm not gonna...
Oh, I'm not doing no damage to him. Oh, he's fucking my ass up. Yeah, no, thank you.
Lily. That's enough.
Oh, you're still after me. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no.
Is her nail stuck again?
Run,
I might
bitch,
have to throw this
run.
bed away.
Run, bitch, run. We don't want to
Stuck
fight this
again?
bitch.
No, you're not. No, you lay down. It's night time. It's time to relax. No. You're not gonna no, you lay down. Lay down. Relax. You're fine. Lay down, Lily Bell.
Alright, well, I killed the demonic dodo.
Well, that's gonna be easy to kill.
Always is.
That almost worked on my oxalotl seeds. Okay. Where are these oxalotls? I only need 4 more. Oh, my nose is running now. Come here, you little fish. I want you. Y'all are safe. I didn't want y'all. I wanted it.
Who else is up here shooting fireballs?
Please. I had Taco Bell.
Angelic Allosaurus. I know you want to, what is it? You want an angelic griffin?
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun trying to tame.
Yeah, they're pretty fine. What is Mark's last name?
Locust.
I have somebody named Marcellus Knight trying to add me on Facebook. There's no picture.
Knight?
Knight. Knight.
It's not him.
Yeah, really? I don't know who that was. He didn't have a picture or nothing. I don't know no Marcellus.
Maybe made another Facebook.
I don't know. But under a fake name to try to add me? That's weird. He was
There's
weird, so. Whatever.
There's something up here.
Oh, no. There's a something up here.
Angelica.
Oh, wyvern.
No.
Oh, the manticore. I mean, I could go for a manticore.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead now. Angelic. What? Not manticore. You jerk. Come here. Gosh. This fucking oxalotl is gonna drive me nuts. Little thugs. I want cereal now.
Yeah, I had cereal last night.
Well, we have cereal. I just don't know.
Who
if I
is-
wanna eat that.
You really thought your piece of poo was gonna do something to me, bro?
Because I don't want to suffocate. But I'm really hungry for some reason. Day for her.
Well, I hear you up there. I'm making my way around.
I'm just running around in the lush cave, waiting for these oxalotls to spawn. is just one of you guys spawning all the time? Like, spawning. I don't know.
Might have to relog. I think my game's a little laggy.
Yeah, from you shooting fireballs everywhere.
No, it's from the other thing shooting fireballs at me. The Reaper.
Oh, the Reaper, Dodo Reaper, whatever it was.
Yeah, that thing fucking kills my frame rates. Yeah, it's better. It says it's not me doing it.
Relog in the snow.
Yeah. Nothing's here. She's on attack, so I ain't worried. Plus, I killed everything before I did. I'm not afraid of nobody. Except for the Reaper. That Reaper. I'm definitely afraid of that Reaper. She can go somewhere with that shit. I've yet to find out what could kill it. Oh, I can't fit, Kara, I'm too fat. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. That's right, boing up there. So did they so I'm noticing one thing. Did they change the Yudi's name to Commander Ute?
I think so. Because
all the Yudi's names are Commander Ute, and it's just...
Yeah.
I thought it was a mod, but now that I'm seeing that...
Now that you're seeing it more.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, they changed their names. Because at first I thought it was a mod. Oh, Angelic Yudi. She's a dead Yudi. Oh, I hear a monkey. Had a Yudi, dead Yudi. Or monkey. I love how I knock down rocks and trees. I told people on here, I was like, if you guys need anything cleared out from your base, let me know. Yeah, so they did a vote on the Discord of what islands get to stay, like what maps, and everybody voted Valgaro, and I think the island gets to stay. On 32. Everything else gets deleted. So now everybody's going to be making a move over here or the island. Ragnarok is broken, apparently.
It's been broken.
Well, just in general, not the map, it's just the mod. So we're going to see much more people on Val and the island.
That's why I hate finding clusters like that, because then it's like they start choosing maps.
Well, I'm glad Val's not getting deleted. Because I would hate to have to move everything and then find us a good base. Because we've already got set up. We already got a plan going over here. Like, nothing can hurt us where we are.
Yeah, let you build the base. Something would've.
Hey, look, the boss. He's dead. Who gave me sand? Oh, there's an angelic griffin.
Good 300?
Oh yeah, they're always 300. Any of these bosses will come out, or any of these high level, like... Sorry, penguins. Oh, a nightmare Karuku. See what I mean? They just want to run. They don't want to fight me. That's what the dire bear did. I don't know, it's because the tier I'm at, or it's just the fact that they're programmed to be feared by things that are more stronger. But I would expect this thing to actually want to fight back, considering it's a boss. Come on. See, it wants to attack me because it's coming after me. Could just let the bombs take care of you, but... I may be cruel, but I'm not that cruel. Whee! This thing got bouncies.
Still have 11 beehives, and there's 15 in our bee thing out there.
Sell them. Or are you max at, having shops?
I don't think so. Did you say something, baby? Honey? Did you say something? No, I think you can have unlimited shops. Like, you can, as long as you say, like, oh, I want to make a shop, you can make it. But I don't really think I want to make a shop for honey and honeycomb. Or, like,
Well,
beehives.
let me do it then.
I was gonna say, we could just sell that separate. Or, like, if anybody needs it, then just personally sell it, not with coins, but, like, with diamonds or something.
Or I will. I'll open up a bee shop. I don't care.
Okay. You left the doors of my house open.
Yeah, it was on the other day, and I saw somebody at your base, and I was like, oh no, here we go. I thought it was that same guy. Yeah, it was your daughter. And I was like, okay, it's just her. I'm sure she probably was concerned who the fuck was watching her, but...
No, she was maybe AFK.
No, she was looking around. No, this was like a week ago or something. Yeah. And I was like, okay, this is just her. But I was like hoping she didn't get back to you, but like, yeah, your friend is a creep. She was watching me.
No.
No, I was just like, because I knew you said that there was somebody already at your base, and I was like, and I saw somebody near your base, because...
It's always the dudes. It's always the fucking dudes that come to my base. Cloud, and now your master. Like,
well, that's why I went near your base to see who it was, and I was like, oh, okay, it's just Bree. So I just went up towards her and see if she needed anything, showed her I was friendly, and then left.
Yeah, no, she didn't say anything. She probably forgot, to be honest. But I think our little area came out cute.
You like my area?
Mm-hmm. Well, since I upgraded the beehive area and the portal. Let me go on the other side and see if I can get a screenshot of it. And send it to you.
Trying to see if I can...
Path and stairs.
See, can I get up on this mountain? You can do it. I'm trying to find the artifact man. I know he's around here in the snow. At this point, I'm just doing a dino wipe on my own. See, the artifact man looks like this. a Megatherium, but he has special... You're supposed to kill him, but I haven't killed him yet, because I'm...
Have you looked to see if he's on the map and then transferred it?
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I sent you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm still tired. But I know if I sleep anymore, I'm not going to be able to sleep anymore. Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
Isn't it? I did our portal and the little beehive right there, since like there was nothing else that really needed to go there. And then I did the iron farm up on my little area. I don't know if you can see it in that picture. I don't think you can.
No, is it that little tree thing?
Yeah, it's up on my base.
I seen it. I thought it was cute.
It's literally like the most effective and cute build. I built all that last night. Today I built a beehive in the portal. Like I said, the tunnel is what I'm gonna work on next for
You hear Miles?
Yeah. Yeah, just me going AFK. I have like a box, almost a box full of flowers and wood. All of my wood boxes are wood. I don't even know if people have been buying wood, to be honest.
You might. Over time.
Maybe. Yeah, over time maybe, but...
Oh, this angelic dire bearer. Not anymore, there isn't.
I just want the angelic manticore and griffin. The
Okay.
griffin more than anything, but...
I'll get one once I get more,
more stuff for kibble.
Yeah, I need more origin blood, so I have to kill an origin. Because they only give you one, I think.
Yeah.
I'll get you one whenever I get the time. I just wanted a chaos dino first, because... I would have took it a griffin, but I knew if I was mounted while fighting bosses, it would dismount me and I would get...
dismount you, yeah.
Not dismount me, but...
No, it actually does.
No, it did before.
Or not dismount, but it makes the flyer land.
Yeah, so I was like...
I've lost my, my angelic on another server. I lost my angelic griffin because a fucking origin trike hit me, knocked me down, and killed me, and then by the time I spawned, it had already killed my griffin.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to me. When I lost all that stuff. So I was like, shoot that shit. And I was like, I'm gonna get me something that's landed. So it can't happen.
Yeah.
Plus, we already got a good flyer.
Yeah, they're right, yeah.
I just want to get a... There is a, Chaos Rhino I want to save up and get. I think it's gonna cost a little much, but... But I'm able to buy Element through the shop. It's like only like 200 coins. So I've been buying...
Discord, so I have no idea what's in
Oh, what is that?
Your
Oh,
mom.
that's a nightmare wyvern.
Just kidding. It's not your mom. Primal. Or is it another?
It's a nightmare wyvern. Oh, he's pissed off at me. He's not too hard. Might as well fight you, buddy, because you're not gonna leave me alone. Come back here. Yeah, get your butt back here. It's actually not really doing any damage to me. It's just killing my frame rates. Man, I am melting his health. Why you running now, fool? He's running away because now he's low health. Get your ass back here. Oh, is that how we're gonna do it? You're just gonna run away. Pansy. Goodbye. Is that a bag? No, that's not a bag. Okay, I thought it was a bag.
I'm not going downstairs for cereal. YOLO.
Oh shit, I just dropped a coin.
Do you want me to put your wrap away? Or just leave it? What? Put it away? Yeah? Okay.
There's an angelic
There's like a few
manticore.
bites. Huh? No? I'll take it down. Are you going to school tomorrow, Papa? Okay.
Stuff just breaks my frame rates, like... Somebody gave me torpor. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. I have to find him, and I don't know. I'm just checking all the megatheriums. Oh, legendary Carno. One bite. Origin Yudi, here we go. Bro, do you have to be underneath my feet? I can't see your health. Never mind, you're dead. I hate when they get underneath my feet. Like, yo, get out of there. I get it, you want to try and annihilate me, but you don't gotta be underneath my freaking feet. There's one. Oh. Never mind, he's dead. Well, that was such a bum of a fight. What did he give me? Did I kill him too quickly or something? Well, I killed him, but he didn't give me anything. See, this is usually where I used to build my base on Val. I think you remember. Right up in here. It looks smaller now. I don't remember being it that small.
They remade the map, so.
Oh, no, they did. Because I used to come down here. Maybe. And I used to get my tames right here. Somebody lost their angelic kitty over here. Never mind, it's dead.
Did it actually die?
Yeah, it died.
It might have came out of that bubble. Tribe of who?
Mace.
Is
Doesn't
that the
say.
bubble?
Yeah. It's dead. Although it's their fault, they shouldn't be spawned over here because there was an angelic wolf that murked it. And their AIs can go right through the bubble. Excuse me. Yeah, I see you up there, Angelic Wolf. I'm coming back for you. Tried to, anyways. Look at that. Delivery of meat. You're welcome.
I don't want that.
Huh?
I don't want that.
No, the wolf just died and came right to me. Yeah, it has to be his, because there's another one. Miles, what are you doing? This dog up here just make... there's a monkey down below his base. I'm not gonna be the one that just destroys stuff around people's base for them. I know I said I would. But if you're dumb enough to leave your dinos outside of the base... Are you making fun of Miles?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes he's just being extra.
He is. Now you understand why I yell at him most of the time.
But you see how if you ignore him, it doesn't get acknowledged a lot?
Not smart.
I have to do that. For you know who sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because she will steady acknowledge it. If I keep doing it, so I just ignore it. And then she realizes, like, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh god.
She lets me. Oh, there's an artifact guy.
Yeah, I killed him, and then he spawned this guy.
8 billion, you got that. Run one. Oh, run. Oh, we ain't running nowhere, bitch. Not typically.
I just back up and hit him. He's not doing anything to me. Is he spawning minions?
Oh, you have him more than halfway down. You got this.
He's not doing anything to me.
The baby oxalotls, they're the ones that cause the most havoc.
Origin artifact. Use this artifact to bind the origins and make them yours.
There you go.
I don't know what that does. Oh, there's the artifacts.
He sounds like he's dying.
He acts like he's dying.
That's, you know, boys, they're dramatic. Oh, you guys are cute. Come here. Come here, the fishy. I'm gonna put you guys in the cute aquarium. I found another aquarium build that I want to do, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, he did nothing to my house. For him being a boss, that was kind of sucky.
That was kind of sissy of him.
I know, for him being a boss, it's just like a whatever. Really don't need to fight him, but it was just something to do.
Fill all these buckets with oxalotls. Oh, I found one.
I wish you wouldn't give me berries, though. They take up most of my...
Your inventory?
Yeah. Three angelic kibbles. Okay. What does it mean, makes them yours? Does it spawn in something?
Yeah, it makes it yours. Like, you know how you tamed the thorny dragon and stuff?
Yeah.
It's like that.
So it spawns me in.
It spawns you in one, I think, to tame.
It doesn't tell me which one it spawns in.
I guess not. Whatever he might have been. What was he?
A Megatherium.
No, Nightmare, like, Origin, what was he?
Huh?
You know? What kind of dino was he? Was he like Origin or Nightmare?
Yeah, he was Origin.
Oh, then it'll spawn you an Origin. So you'll have to get
Oh, it did a dino wipe, that's why.
Oh, that's why everything just pooped in front of you?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell happened to everything? That's alright, I'll wait till things spawn back in and see if I can find another one. I wonder... But it only spawns him in, so if I keep fighting him, then I just get the same one, right?
Yeah.
So what's the point of fighting him if you just get the same one?
I think it's just for you to get artifacts the easy way, to be honest.
Well, it's too easy, because it just one-shots him.
Well, I mean, you one-shotted the first one. The second one you had to actually fight, but...
Well,
still.
that's because the second one actually spawned in something. The first one did...
billion health.
No, that's what I'm saying. There was two of them. The first one I fought...
The first one...
He didn't spawn in.
The mini boss. That's what that is, and then it turns into the big guy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the first one I fought, it just instantly killed him, and it didn't spawn in an Origin Dino. The second one I fought, because he spawns in as Mr. Artifact. Once you kill him, then he spawns in a chance to spawn in an Origin or I think a Nightmare. Which the Nightmares are a little bit more hectic than the Origin. That's why I was confused. I was like, what the hell? Because the first one that I fought didn't spawn in anything. See if I can find another one. They usually spawn in around here. Yep, there's your angelic griffin. Which instantly kills it. I'll find you one. Don't worry.
That's really weird.
You like them because they're pretty, or just...
Griffins are my favorite dino in general. I don't like the electric ones.
Yeah, because they look like they've been tossed on a scorcher.
I like the angelic manticore and griffin, because they're big and kind of beefy. I like them big. I like them chunky.
I like the chaos ones.
Yeah, but hasn't your favorite color always been red and black?
Yes.
That's why. I mean, my favorite color is not blue. Moon's favorite color is blue, but I like the angelic because I feel like how big they are is just what I like. I like how big they are. Like, you can barely see on them when you are right now.
Well, the chaos ones are hard to fly, like, because they're big.
Well, I don't. I've never
See, I can hardly even see on the front of him if I do.
Yeah.
Come on, game. Give me something to fight.
You'll have to go to the Chalk Hills. I think Chalk Hills is where all the big shit spawn.
Yeah, there ain't that tanky, though.
Well, no, I mean like Origins and stuff. That's where that spawns, is over in the Chalk Hills. Those are tanky. You can always tell where.
I have the CS transmitter. I can always look. I just like coming across them and fighting them.
Well, where you are, you're not going to come across them, is basically what I'm saying. They're not always over there. I think the Megatherium is, but as far as other bosses, like the Thorny and all that, those are chalk hills and stuff.
Oh, come on. You were already up there. Come on.
I'm just waiting for these shower.
Yeah, I gotta take a shower here soon. Starting to smell myself, and I don't like it.
Ew.
Yeah.
I never smell myself. I shower daily.
Look, I got fireballs too, mister. Mine instantly kills you, though.
Those aren't fireballs. Those are orbs.
Mine are fireballs.
Even angelic angels have orbs. Come on. Oxalotl spawn, please. Oh. Wow, ask and you shall receive.
Look, there's one. Watch.
Did you just go off the site?
You see him?
Yeah.
See if he actually spawns
The
for me.
legendary?
Nope.
Oh, I see him. Okay, I see what you mean. I see you now.
See, he didn't spawn.
But he gave you the...
Artifacts, some of them.
Yeah. I mean, hey, artifacts are artifacts. I wouldn't do that. You know what that means? That just gets us prepared for the boss fight.
Yeah, there's a new boss on here too, which I haven't fought him.
Once Connor gets back, we're supposed to finish the boss fight. Because Connor is in the service. So we have to wait. So if he gets back.
Oh, we got a boss over here. Origin Carno. Why you guys get underneath my feet? Get out of here. Stop touching my feet. I don't like this. Come on, come down here.
on, Axolotl. I've seen you. Where did you go, asshole?
He hurt just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I got another origin. Blood. Were you getting off soon?
Yeah, I'll be heading out shortly. I gotta get up early with the kids. I almost kept them home tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll have
Well, it wouldn't hurt them to stay home.
no, but I don't know if I have a plan. You know, my daughter is always there for me. I don't want them to fall behind in school.
Oh, if you always told me to stay home, I would be like, hell yeah. I hated school.
Well, if my kids need that extra day, that's just me.
Hell, if I could be homeschooled, I would have.
Well, see, for a while my daughter kind of was, because after my mom passed, she fell into like a depression, and so she felt that everything was just hard for her. So we put her into it's called options, which is basically where you work like at your own pace.
Mm-hmm.
And then she did everything on her own. She was like okay to do her own thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's what she liked it because she got to spend more time at home with us. She's doing really good. She caught up so far in school, but she decided that she wanted to pursue going back to graduate with her brother. So I told her that was fine because I have two that graduate this year, which is great. To do it. And then my son, he wants to be a firefighter. My daughter wants to go to cosmetology school. It's just nice to be able to
Right.
I mean, I've done it. Basically do everything years before I chose to. I honestly waited till last minute to do everything that I did. So I just want them to have like some kind of preparation. Yeah, some type of preparation when they do start, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's why I heard music. There's a resurrected around here. There he is. Oh, there's an origin wyvern. There's not really any point in finding the resurrected because all they do is give you bones.
Yeah. I have so much fucking resin.
I do need this wyvern to come down. Oh, there's two of you bastards.
I'm gonna have to share my sticks at some point too.
Come on. Get down here. Or just stay flying and act like a weirdo. Really? You don't hurt, you're just annoying. He's dead. Look at his health get melted like a bitch he is. That's 3 now. Yeah, I wasn't really, I mean, I was okay in school. Um, but I just was bullied a lot in school, so it just was more of like a torture to me being at school.
I mean, in that case, luckily my kids don't have any of that issue. But trust me, if they did, I actually my daughter had a pine cone thrown at her head. Some little boys threw it at her head, and she had a headache. That lasted for a while. Sorry, I thought I heard rather dogs barking. Obviously that concerned me, so I took her to the ER. But they did tell me
Yeah.
to keep. What was the TV? No, that's the TV. Okay. They did tell me to keep an eye on her, and so I did. But it was concerning to me. Like, was my daughter hurt? Like, was this gonna affect her? You know what I mean? So I went up to the school and I basically cussed them out, and I told them, like, you guys need to find who the kid that did it was. And my daughter was like, no, I know who it was. And then I told her, would you tell them who it was, because there needs to be some kind of repercussion for this. There was also where this little fat girl stuck her hand in my daughter's food while she was at lunch. So then my daughter didn't eat it. Kind of like I just and I didn't go for that either. I was like, oh no, you fucking with the wrong one at this point, because I am that mom. I'll fight a kid. I'll fight a kid over mine. Ain't no problem here.
Yeah, not my family. They didn't really. Well, I never told them I was bullied and harassed. They're like, well, why didn't you tell us? I was like, what else could you have done? I said, if they would have known I got my parents involved, then I would have been harassed and bullied more.
That's not always true. A lot of times, well, I don't know exactly like yours, but I know here, now, they have a whole system, and they also have it where if the kid's not feeling that day, their mental health is just not there, they do have excuse absences for those.
Yeah, not me. I went to the office numerous times for kids bullying me, and it never got fixed.
Yeah, it's just them not wanting to do their job properly.
There was one time where, so I remember it like it was yesterday. That's how bad I was bullied, because if I could just remember it. So there was one time we were getting on the bus, and, well, I didn't know where my bus was. I didn't know my bus, like, it was my first year in high school, so I didn't know how the bus ran. So the bus, I was trying to find it. When I did, the bus was packed full of kids, and there was nowhere to sit. And there was one seat I could have sat. It was next to the kid I liked, but he wouldn't let me sit there. So I had to sit up front with two of the other girls that I knew, which one of them was a bully to me. Like, in middle school, she used to make me hold her stuff, and then she would push me into the brick wall and this and that. Well, I finally got my uncle on her, because apparently my uncle and her dad used to drink beers a lot, and they had a talking to and everything, and it got fixed. While in high school, I sat with the same girl and this other girl, and they kept trying to push me out of a seat. And I told them, I said, if you don't stop, I'm going to report you to the office. And the girl that has the dad that used to bully me, she goes, yes, she will. She done it to me once already. And they kept saying, oh, we were just messing around. We were just playing. I said, well, that's not playing, because I don't find it playing. Oh, I was extremely.
What the hell?
There was originally only one person in the whole school I was really friends with. But she had a different, she was more of that, since I was in special ed, we never had class together. We've always had lunch together, and in the mornings we would have a routine. Every time she would get off the bus, I would go to my homeroom, and she would come there, and we would go get breakfast or whatnot, and then, she'll walk with me. It happened every morning. We would go get breakfast, she'll walk me back to my homeroom, and then she'll go back to her homeroom. And we would sit and talk or listen to music or whatever. Like, that's what we did every day.
Yeah.
But that was my originally only friend in the whole school.
Yeah. I don't think I was ever really bullied. Like, I was always with the popular kids, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I never was.
Yeah, I was always with them, and then when it came to like anything else, I was always with people. Like, it didn't matter who was involved or who was there. I was always like in the groups. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I guess me playing basketball, you know, when you play sports, like, they get to know you that way as well. That, I think, had a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah, I did a lot of, like, after-school programs. Like, there was one where we had, ceramics, and we can always stay after and do work, so, but because my family wasn't, my mom didn't like driving at night, so that's mostly why I couldn't do a lot of after-school programs.
See, when it came to my kids, I didn't mind that, but a lot of times they wouldn't stick with it. Like, they weren't about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, my mom being overprotective and whatnot, she wouldn't let me get hurt.
I mean, that's always a thing to all parents, I think. It is very much with me. My son wanted to try out for basketball one year, and I let him, but he didn't make it. He had me come and pick him up. He was like, yeah, no, my asthma started acting up. I couldn't breathe. So we were like, okay. But I mean, my boys really weren't into sports like that. I mean, they are, like, football and shit like that, but they were never, like, really into getting into playing it, if that makes sense. Like, they'll watch it all day.
But we weren't allowed to have friends over. We weren't allowed to go over to friends' house. Like, there was a lot of stuff we couldn't do when we were growing up.
See, I was always allowed to go to my friend's house. I was very, like, social and stuff like that. I have to know the parents of where my kids are going, or, like, know that they are or have some kind of, like, strict structure, I guess you can say. Not necessarily a structure. Like, I just want to know that if my kids are at their house, that my kids are safe as their kids would be here with me.
Right, you know exactly.
I mean? And so, like, if your kids come here, your kids are considered one of my kids. I'm not going to let anything hurt them. I'm not going to let them do anything stupid. Like, that's me as a parent. But then there's some parents that don't look at my kids like that. And I don't like that. So that's why, like, for instance, Brianna, she can go to Heidi's house when Pebbles is not there. Which Pebbles is her grandmother, because Heidi lives with her grandmother. Not to go there, y'all. So, and it's mainly because she tried telling me that my daughter had a pregnancy scare and like tried to disrespect my daughter. When I know my daughter's never done anything because my daughter's not out the house long enough to do anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, the fact that she was trying to like make it that was my daughter, she had me fucked up. So basically she got cussed out by me. And then, ever since then, I just tell my daughter, like, you can go hang out with Heidi, but Pebbles can't be there. So anytime, like, they go and hang out with each other, usually Pebbles is, like, gone or doing something. So.
Right. There was one time I had to kick, the same girl. Her name was Angela. She was allowed to come over, and then we invited her to our Baptist school.
So you were raised Baptist?
Huh?
You were raised Baptist?
Yes.
What do you consider yourself now?
I guess Baptist.
I was gonna say, do you still consider yourself Baptist?
Yeah, I just don't go to church.
So if somebody came into you and was like, hey Leah, you want to go and do a Baptist Bible study tonight, would you actually go with them or just be like, yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be all for it if you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't, like...
You would say, yeah, I'll go, but you're not actually there to be there.
Yeah.
So then, I wouldn't say that you're Baptist, I would say that you're Christian. Because you still believe, right?
Yeah.
But you're just not about...
The school I was at, or the...
and doing all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not all for that.
Is it because it was forced on you, mainly?
Yes.
Okay. See, now, that same thing, I'll tell you a story. That same thing happened with my nephew, Diego. He's now, like, 23. So, my nephew, Diego, was going to school with my sister they pushed, like, this whole big thing about taking them to school, or to Bible study, and going to church, like my sister tried doing it. Not the one that comes up here, my oldest sister that I don't know. So, she was pushing the kids into going to church and doing all that. Well, then it started becoming where my nephew didn't want to go to church. And nobody understood why, nobody knew, like, what was going on. He didn't come out till he was 22 years old and tell them that a little boy from the church, he was 13 at the time, my nephew was 8, was sexually abusing him while he was in church. So, that's why my nephew has fucked up issues like he does right now. My older nephew, I should say, because all of the ones that I have with me, I consider my sons. So, if I say my nephew, I'm not talking about these guys. But he was all messed up, and he never told anybody until he was 21, 22, somewhere around there. He never told anybody because he wasn't sure of that. Oh, not the Champoa. But yeah, he never really told anybody because he just didn't know how to tell anybody. And so we were like, well, you need to report him. He's an adult now. Like, you can actually report him and get him in trouble. But he just never pushed forward. because I guess he just never had that support. Like, see, okay, so when I was younger, I was 7, maybe 8 at the time. This guy, so my mom met this guy. He was our gardener, actually. His name was Randy. He was our gardener. They hung out. They started talking serious more. And we moved in with him. Well, there was this guy. His name was Kenny. He, I had a bunk bed in my bedroom, and they would let him sleep on the bottom bunk. Well, I woke up one night to him rubbing his hand across the top of my leg. Well, before I let it get any further, I moved his hand. Like, I turned over so that he couldn't touch me anymore. And that next day I told my mom, because my mom always told me, like, don't be afraid to tell me anything. And I didn't. I was never afraid to tell my mom anything. I was afraid to tell her I was pregnant. I was scared shitless to tell her that. But I never was scared to tell my mom anything. And I told her that night, I remember, I was sitting on the couch, and we had a couch that had, it was like a, it was a long couch. Oh, she did a pass for me all the way through.
Yeah, I wasn't afraid. So whenever the whole thing went down with my uncle and whatnot, I didn't really tell them until they figured something was wrong, because I came home and I was just having an attitude. I was just, I just wasn't myself.
Right.
And they finally sat me down and like, what's going on, Leah? This is not you. Because I normally was, like, I didn't have an argument with them all the time. Like, I did whatever I was told. I was a good kid. So they knew when something was going on that something was wrong. So they sat me down.
Yeah, they knew when something was wrong.
And I told them, I was like, what happened? It was my mom, and she goes, okay, and that was it. She's like, don't tell nobody else what happened.
Did she actually fix the issue, though?
So, I didn't find out later that she was known to just sweep things underneath the rug.
So she never really fixed what actually happened?
No, it was my Aunt Trisha who actually brought it up and pushed everything forward. Because apparently a long time ago, when my sister, or my Aunt Beth was young, he done it to her as well. And all those years, she never did anything about it with her. So when it came to me, my Aunt Trish was like, yeah, you're not doing this again, Mom. Like, you're going to push this forward. Like, this is wrong. Like, he should be in prison. And it comes out later that he's done it to multiple kids.
That's crazy.
And we don't know if he did it. We didn't know if he did it to my sister, because my sister always slept in his bed. But
he probably did, but she didn't realize it. She was still too young to realize what was going on.
Or if she did, she just accepted it.
Or that, yeah.
Because she was always... So, she was always... I don't know what the right term was, but she was always... I wouldn't say man crazy, but she always...
Was it like the attention of a man? That's all.
Yes.
She was like, as long as she was as long as she was getting the attention.
Because I think it's because when we were younger, her father died so young, and so she never had a father figure in her life. So I think that's why she poured.
That wasn't me.
She always put towards any man that ever gave her attention.
Right, and I understand what you're saying.
So, oh, there's an elder claw right there. But yeah, so we couldn't use her as evidence. They had to use me as evidence because I remembered everything
So
from
what
that day.
happened to him?
He was put in prison for, I think, 6 to 8 years, and then he finally got out a few years ago.
Dirty bitch. Sorry.
I don't know anything what's happened to him. I know after that happened, we all fell out. Like, we used to go to his house every Saturday and
Just know that when he went to prison, those guys used him as their bitch.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Men do not go for that with women. And no matter what prison it is, they don't go for shit like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. But he went in there, so he was like in his 60s or 70s when he went in there.
He went in when he was in his 60s or so. Oh, that old man's about to croak over.
Yeah, and he just got out. So I'm sure he's on his deathbed right now.
Good.
But yeah, my mom didn't want to push forward, and we went to a family reunion one weekend, and she exposed everything. And of course my aunt and my uncle was trying to like stop her, and I didn't know at this point what was happening.
That's crazy. See, I've never had that problem because my mom always told me, like, in fact, I remember the night it happened that I told her he was either already in the house or he came in the house, and she about killed him at the front door. Her boyfriend had to stop her. And she told him, you leave my house and you never fucking come back here. And he never did. In fact, we still had his shit for a long time, and I took it and I threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that guy.
The only reason why it happened, and I think the only reason why it happened, is because I never would have done it. So you know how people say things happen for a reason?
Right. Not
and
that.
I believe
That's not a reason.
Well, I think the reason that it led up to it is because I left my internet stick at home, and I never do this, but I left it at home in the window to cool off, and I forgot about it. And I usually take it with me when I go there because they don't have internet, and I like to play on my computer.
Right.
Well, I think the reason why it was left behind because it was leading up to that, so I can expose him.
Maybe.
Because I would have never went over there and laid next to him.
I'm very, so my mom's side of the family is disgusting people. They're basically the same. Her brother, I don't consider him an uncle, as you can tell. I say her brother. Pretty much sexually abused his own daughter and my two cousins. So then when it came to like him being exposed, my grandmother would never like acknowledge it. So my mom also told me when she was younger that her dad, I don't consider them family, so I don't say it. Her dad sexually abused her. And my grandmother knew about it. She knew what was going on. But she always just tried to hide it. Like she just tried, like you said, to dust it under the rug. And I don't think it's right that she did that because that was my daughter, and I'm not with her dad anymore, and she came to me and was like, Mom, he tried to touch me. He would be dead. That would be the first thing. He would have died. And the second thing would be I would take her straight out of the situation. Because I'm not that person. Like, nobody's gonna harm my babies.
Exactly.
Female or male. And the fact that some people let it happen is just disgusting to me. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, I will always protect my kids. The one time, his name is Curtis, the Chelmo. He was gonna come to visit. And at the time we were living at my grandmother's house, I told my sister, I said, sit Lolly, which is my oldest daughter. She's coming to sleep in the room with me. Because I'll be damned if he tries touching her.
Right, exactly.
And that's exactly what happened. We've always protected our girls, especially. Like, I'm not gonna go through that. Like I said, I was never physically touched inappropriately. I almost was. But my mom has always taught me not to be scared of telling her anything. That I can always tell her anything. And that's exactly what I did. I told her. Because if I didn't, who knows what he would have done. Listen,
Thank you.
Who knows what he would have done. Maybe he would have touched her. You know what I mean? But I was just not.
So there was an incident with my nephew. So a long time ago, my sister was accused of touching our niece, which I don't think she ever touched her. I think she was just changing her diaper or something, or helping her wipe, and they assumed, or maybe her brother was touching her, and he just told her to tell them that it was my sister that was doing it. We don't know. So my sister was not allowed to be around our niece ever again because of the whole scenario.
Which is understandable. Because what if she was?
Right.
There's always that what if. And say that was one of your kids, you wouldn't want your sister around. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So it's always that what if, because at the end of the day, say that it was a situation. Then what would have happened if that was your child and they came to you and said, Mom, she touched me inappropriately? What would you have done?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you have to put yourself in that position and say, like, if that was me or one of my kids, I wouldn't want them to be scared to tell me that somebody did something. Oh God, I might die. That somebody did something to them. You know what I mean?
Right. So one day, I'm sitting on the couch doing my chores, because I'm supposed to take care of the washing, the drying of the towels and everything. So I was sitting there, and he was on a couch, and he kept saying he wanted to see my breast and touch them. And I said, no, you're not allowed. It's inappropriate. And so he got up, and he started to try to come over and touch me. And I basically took his hand and told him, no, it's wrong, it's inappropriate, don't do that. And so I finally got done and everything, and I went upstairs and I told my sister what happened. And of course she's like, I don't know, Leah, I would tell, but you know how the situation is with me and his sister, this, and that. And I was, yeah, true. So I finally decided to go down and talk to my aunt, which she was sleeping in the next room over, and I told her what happened. And of course she got up and immediately scolded him. And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I apologize, and this and that. And well, that woke my aunt and uncle up, and they told her, she told them what happened and this and that. And, well, a few days ago, I ended up having to clean out the pool. And his father came up to me and they're like, well, I don't know if this actually was true. I don't know if he actually did it. You know, just saying this and that. You know, they're just not believing in me. And I was like, well, I wouldn't lie because of this.
Some people just, so...
Because the whole scenario between my sister and his daughter, it's just they didn't believe it.
Right. Well, see, no, this is my thing. My thing is...
I was like, well, you know me. I wouldn't lie about this stuff.
My thing is, people don't understand when this is going on. Like, it's traumatic for a child especially, right? But
yeah.
they don't take it serious. So with my grandmother, she really never took it serious. She was more like the kind of person to just be like, no, it never happened.
Yeah, she just wanted to deal with it.
So it was one of those things where she just needed to she just needed to own up to shit she's done or that things have happened in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she wouldn't like she wouldn't actually do it. So my uncle and my aunt, well, okay, the pervert and my aunt, because I did consider this one my aunt, were blonde hair, blue eyes, left-handed, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other kids were dark hair, hazel eyes, right-handed. My grandpa and my grandma were not left-handers, nor do we have left-handed people in our family. But the neighbor, his name was John, he was left-handed. So basically, and my mom told me for years about this one. So my mom told me for years that my grandmother would kick the kids out of the house, and her and the neighbor, Uncle John, would be in the house for hours. She would bake him pies and all kinds of different stuff. And so we think, and this was around the time that my grandfather had a vasectomy done. Back then, of course, they weren't as accurate, but she had my mom's oldest sister, Vicky, and then she had my mom, and then she had Curtis, which was the pervert, and Lori, my aunt. She had them two, which were the blonde hair, blue eyes, left-handed. And then she turned around and had my uncle Randy and my mom's little sister Val. I don't consider them. The only two that I consider her siblings as my aunt and uncle are Lori and Randy. Val, Vicky, and Curtis, I don't consider family. So basically, that's how that came about. Well, my grandmother took it to the grave that she never cheated on my grandfather. There's no way that she didn't cheat on him if my grandfather had the vasectomy. So back then, again, it wasn't as accurate, so he ended up having 2 more children after. But they looked just like them. The 2 middle ones, Lori and Curtis, they didn't look like him. They didn't look like neither one of them. They looked like the neighbor John. So she took that to the grave. She wouldn't just come out and be like, yeah, I did it, so what? Like, her husband passed years ago. She could have just came out and been like, yeah, it happened, so fucking whatever, it is what it is, right? But she didn't. She just kept pushing it along and pushing it along and pushing it along. So basically, that's where that happened. So, with my mom, she's the one that basically came out and told everything. It told everybody everything. Like, explained it to everybody. But nobody wanted to, like, acknowledge it, if that makes sense. Nobody wanted to acknowledge it. Nobody wanted to, like, be like, you know, it happened, so what, whatever. Nobody wanted to say anything about it. She also took to her grave that my mom was really never abused by one of her ex-boyfriends who became my grandmother's boyfriend after my mom broke up with him. So my mom broke up with this dude, and then my grandma went and got with him. This dude, at, how old was she? She was in her 80s. He gave her an STD where she had to have surgery and had to have, like, the lips of her hoo-ha cut open and drained, and my mom had to clean it out for her and, like, pack it with gauze and keep it clean and stuff for her because this dude gave her an STD.
Damn.
Now, mind you, this dude is a black dude, right? My grandmother found out I was pregnant with my daughter, and because my daughter was black, she didn't want me in that house. But her boyfriend was black. What sense does that make?
That makes no damn sense at all.
She didn't want me in that house because my daughter was black, but yet her boyfriend was black. So again, there's another problem. She was a mean old lady. I was never her favorite, which is fine. I didn't want to be her favorite. I don't care. I wasn't her favorite. And again, like I said, again, that's fine. I didn't need to be. But she definitely did treat me terrible. Because that's just how she was as a person. She just treated me terrible. She would pull my hair when I was little for no reason. She would basically just
treat you like shit.
Yeah, like just act like I was just never anything. And my mom was always the one taking care of her and my grandfather. And you would think that she would treat the kids of the person who took care of her better, but she didn't. She treated her youngest, Val, better than anybody. And Val's two girls, which Ashley's she's a week younger than me, exactly a week. And then Brittany, hell, I don't even know how old she is now. But her birthday is in October as well. October 26th is her birthday. So with her having her birthday and all of that, those two were her favorites. Those were the favorites. And that was fine. Like I said, I didn't need to be a favorite. I didn't care. But she definitely treated me bad. And then she wondered why I wouldn't bring my daughter around a lot. Why am I going to bring my daughter around? For you to mistreat her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, it was just one of those things where I'm not going to let my baby get mistreated because you want to be a bitch. That's just what it's at. So, she basically took it to the grave, how bad of a person she was. God definitely made her suffer at the end. Ma'am, none of that. God definitely made her suffer at the end. Because when she was dying, he made it long and rough on her. So I feel like that was just karma coming back to her.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think
Definitely.
it was cool? Probably not. Like, I hate to even know that people suffer. But at the end of the day, like, if you don't treat people bad, I don't think you would really suffer. And then when my grandmother did pass, all of her siblings did nothing but treat her bad. Well, except Randy and Lori. And then when my mother did pass, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't want them to know because they never treated her right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And so with them not treating her right, I didn't want anybody to know. So then when somebody messaged me and asked me about it, I told them I didn't want them to know. But then somehow they found out because my oldest sister couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut. So that's basically where it is on her side of the family. My father's side, so my dad was murdered when I was about 4 years old. So I don't remember the man, I just have bad memories of him. He didn't mistreat me, I can say that. I do remember he did not mistreat me. But he was an alcoholic and he did mistreat my mom. And that lives on, you know what I mean? That lives inside my brain of knowing that he treated her bad. And I don't like it. But like I said, that's all the memory I have of him. He was just a mean guy. He was always alcoholic, always drunk. Like, there was never good moments that I remember, I can say. But even his side of the family, my grandfather and my grandmother, they always kept in touch with us. They always made sure to make sure, like, they always made sure to make sure that we were okay. Even with my mom being with other guys at the time, they didn't care. They still came around. They still loved us unconditionally. They still loved her boyfriends unconditionally. Like, they treated them as their own. But when my grandfather passed, nobody ever told us. Or no, it was when my grandmother passed. I think it was when my grandmother passed. Nobody told us. The way we found out was we called my uncle, which was my grandmother's brother, and asked him how they were, and he was like, oh, well, nobody told you? They passed away. So me and my sister had to find out that our grandparents passed away because that side of the family never told us. Then my father's ashes are in one of the cemeteries, and I've been trying to get a hold of his sister, Gail. Now, she was born with both parts. I didn't know that, so my mom...
Aphrodisiac?
Yeah, no, the aphrodisiac is like something else. I forget what it's called. But she was...
Hermaphrodite?
Maybe that's the word. But she was born with both parts. Lily? She was born with both parts. So, with her being born with both parts, my grandma had a choice to choose a girl or a boy, and she chose a girl. But there was my Aunt Linda, and then his sister Gail. I can't stand this lady. Basically, my grandmother told us when we were younger that she had us in the will. And all of us kids had something, and that if we had children, our children were to receive what she left us. So, say she left us 20 grand. That money was supposed to be for the kids. I don't know what she left us because the bitch never came forward to like, actually try to give us our part. So,
wow.
Yeah, she's that bitch. You know what she did with it? She actually took it and she went to a casino and gambled it away because she's a raging alcoholic gambler. So she did that. And then when it came to me asking my cousin, which is the only one who has contact with her now, I asked her, can you ask her, what do I need to do to get my dad's ashes so that I can have both my mom and my dad's ashes together? And I can do, I can put them with my siblings because I have two, my sister and my brother are from my father as well. So at least we can all have ashes. Well, they never got back to me. So I doubt they even tried to contact her or tell her I was trying to contact them. Like, tell the bitch, here, give her my number, have her call me. You know what I mean? But they
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't do it. So it was one of those things where I was over it, to be honest. So I'm still trying to get my dad's ashes. I have to call up there and find out how to go about doing it. Um, Technically, my brother should be able to get it because he's the next of kin. He's the only son, so he should be able to get him. He's named after him and everything, but I don't know if they're actually gonna let him take it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's see if I can turn this back on. Oh, I can't.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so my family's all fucked up, but yeah, you're not the only one. Trust me.
Oh, I know. I think everybody has a fucked up family.
Some more than others. It's just one of those things where sometimes you just have to roll with the punches.
Yeah. Wish we didn't have to, but...
Yeah, I mean, me either, but I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes it's just what happens, you know? Unfortunately, it's just what we have to do as adults, especially when it comes to stupid people.
And yeah, and people's like always wondering why I stay indoors, because I just don't want to deal with people.
See, if I could stay indoors, I would. I definitely would. But it's one of
No,
those
I try,
things
but you
where,
know, people want me outside, and I'm like, I don't want to. Leave me alone.
well, even then, I have to go out because I have to take my kids and stuff to school. But
Well, yeah, that's understandable. I mean, you gotta do that, but
yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things where I don't want to always have to go out. I don't always want to be like around people.
if I could
like to
just
be at
stay
home.
indoors and chill with my baby boy over here, then I would.
Yeah. Well, my thing is I just prefer to be indoors because I don't have to worry about anybody messing with me. But I feel like my mind is at peace more when I'm at home.
Yeah, it's your
So,
safety area.
yeah. So that's why I'm just where I'm at. I prefer to be at home. I prefer to be in my safe spot. Like, this is my safe place, and this is where I like to be, and it's comfortable to me, and, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to anything else, like, obviously I have a life, and I have kids to take care of, and all the shenanigans behind it, but one day we'll be able to just relax and not do a damn thing, and just hopefully be okay.
I think once your kids grow up and everything and have their life, you'll be alright.
Well, see, that's the thing is, my oldest daughter moved away. I'm not sure if these kids are going to go anywhere for a while. My oldest daughter, she moved because she was able to move with her brother from her dad's side. But when it comes to anything else, as far as like my boys or Nene moving, I don't think they will. Just because they're just comfortable where they are.
Yeah, and that, and they don't. Why would have to move whenever you have everything there for you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things where...
Trust me, if I could stay with someplace where I don't have to go anywhere, I would. Like, I don't have to worry about paying
and
bills. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't really have to worry about my bills because it's taken care of for the most part, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I was able to do that, but I can't. I would love to just be able to
So what
relax. I would love to just be able to just relax and not have to worry about bills. But at the end of the day, I can say I'm grateful that I'm able to pay my bills. Yeah, I'm broke all the time, but you know what? My bills are paid.
Okay, so the origins. So you would like to tame an origin. These beasts are known to be very resistant against shrink. I heard you need to damage them a lot in order to shrink them. Kibble could be found from Mr. Artifact Original.
Original. Did you get kibble for him?
Use this artifact to bind the originals and make them yours. So I'm guessing this is Kibble?
I don't know. Maybe. Like I said, I've never got that far. Lumpy's never let me get that far. He stops playing and then we just stop playing in general.
Oh, let me see. Okay, so there is one near us. 8145. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Should I do it?
No, that's up to you.
You'll watch while I do it?
I will watch if you quickly do it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my...
Because it's already 12:20 and I still need a shower. Okay. Move wherever to the room.
8145. Remember it.
81:45.